Hey guys, welcome to a new development video. This time it's a choke point update. I'm gonna fix a bug with you guys. Right now you can have 2 sniper rifles as your equipment in the new loadout system. And people figured out that you can fire with the first sniper, switch weapon real quick and fire with the next sniper like almost immediately. So that's a little exploit that we'd like to fix. So before I go on, I just want to say, if there's a type of video you would like to see instead of the stuff I'm doing right now, if you have suggestions or anything, just leave a comment, and maybe we'll change what we do a bit. Yeah, so if you want to see something, just let us know and I'll probably do it. So I'll create a game. See what the problem is. I know what the problem is, but I'm gonna show you. Put a sniper. We discussed if we wanted actually to have 2 weapons of the same type, and we figured why not. It's more ammo basically. Yeah, I can switch like this. Yeah, I can do super quick. So I think the simplest solution there is when you switch weapon, you take the remaining fire time of the weapon you just unequipped and apply it to the next. What the hell? I thought I was playing locally and some guy just joined. Alright, so I guess I'm not... Oh, I didn't activate my my local hack. Alright. So I'm gonna quit this. Alright. So, yeah, you saw the bug, so let's fix it. It's gonna happen in the equip weapon function. So basically we'll take the current weapon. Maybe there's no weapon if it's the first time we do it. And so yeah, if a sniper shoots and the fire rate is about 1 bullet per second, and there's a second left to fire, we'll have to do some kind of average to make sure like the pistol doesn't take a second to fire again. Just gonna mitigate the problem. Alright. So the new weapon. So shot timer. So we had this function, but we're not using it anymore. That's the old code. Basically, when the weapon is empty, we go back to the base weapon, the first one, and we reset the time. But that's not actually what we want to do. So we'll remove that, and the code will happen in equip weapon. So we'll just have to figure out the new time here. So that's our problem right now. So the old code, what it was doing is basically making sure you can't fire like as soon as you shoot. If there's an old weapon, we'll do something here. If not, then we'll take the old calculation. I'll still call the function reset. Actually, seems like I should just try this, reset the time like before. Instead of only doing it when it's empty, just do it every time the weapon is equipped. I don't need the old weapon. Just call reset shot time. Yeah, I think that makes sense actually. So every time you switch weapon or equip a new weapon, you can't like fire immediately. So that probably makes sense. It will also make sure that a weapon with a high fire rate can fire soon, and a slow weapon can't fire soon. I'm not sure. The part in the weapon empty part, that was to make sure that say you fire your last weapon, I mean your last bullet from a weapon, and it switched back to the base weapon, it would basically shoot a bullet like right away. So I made sure to reset the time here, just to make sure there's a little delay between the two, because you would shoot basically two projectiles at the same time. The last projectile from the old weapon and the first projectile of your base weapon after the switch. Because I wanted to allow holding down the mouse button, and it would just keep shooting. So that makes sense, but if I'm not firing anything and I suddenly switch to my sniper and shoot, I think I want the weapon to shoot like right away. So yeah, I will have to do some kind of calculation. Yeah. It's never easy. I keep typing and deleting and retyping. That's super fun. So if I don't pass anything here, it will be the default. If I pass something to this function, then I'm going to use that time. So can use this function for multi-purposes. Okay. So we'll take the new the new shot time. This is always which is always 1 divided by the fire rate. So if the fire rate is 2, then it's 0.5 second for each shot. It's basically how many bullets per second. Like the machine gun is 8, so that's very high fire rate. So if I wasn't shooting for a while, then shot timer will be 0. That will still make sure it fixes the bug between the two weapons, like I explained earlier. Because old weapon will be something, and the shot time will be pretty high, since I just fired. The thing is, I need to just mitigate the problem, not really like apply the last time from the previous weapon. Wouldn't make sense. If I shoot with my sniper and then I switch to a machine gun, it should fire pretty quick. So I'm not sure what's the best here I could do. I could do some kind of average, or just make sure. I'll make that code a bit clearer. If there's an old weapon, we'll do something. If not, here. Yep, we'll just do something if there's an old weapon. Okay, so like I said, if there's okay, so I had to stop and think a bit about that. What I'll do is indeed some kind of average. I actually like if you take two snipers, you get a little advantage where you can, like in real life, like if you have two weapons, you shoot one that's long to reload. Instead of reloading and wasting your time, you just switch to the other and shoot. That makes sense, but you don't want it to. You don't want that to be too much of an exploit, but you still want that kind of a little bit of advantage. So maybe what I'll do is take the. So we're taking the old weapon's shot time, which would, in the case of the exploit, will be pretty high. And we'll just, I guess, divide it by 3 or something. Let's try that. Let's see what this does. Often you'll find a solution after trying the first solution you try. So you try something, experiment with it, gives you ideas. Oh, that's actually that was a function from the base class. So I guess I'll keep the name. Yeah, it's called attack timer because weapons can be melee as well. Although I don't think I handled this function there. Nope. Alright, so that's good. Should work. Okay, so yeah, this is a code for equipping any kind of weapon. I guess I just want to handle like projectiles. Just put a little comment there to explain what this piece of code do. At some point you go back to your code, you don't even know what you're doing. So commenting helps a lot. Alright, so the old weapon, this. Okay. Nope. This is... I can already see a mistake there. The function is reset attack timer. Let's see what that does. You can try different weapon combinations, see if everything works. I don't think that what I did is enough, because I can already imagine the case where you shoot your sniper and then you switch to a machine gun and the delay is still too long, like still gonna be a third of a second, even though your machine gun shoots super fast. So we'll need to add some more stuff there. Okay, so my server is down right now. My local server, that is. I'll just go fire it up. So, Smart Fox server right here, hosted on my awesome iWeb server. If you guys are looking for a server hosting solution, I would highly recommend you go with iWeb. They have very good service and hardware. Alright. So, let's take the two snipers, see if that fixed it. So what I think I'll do, instead of dividing by 3, I'll divide by half. And if the actual fire rate of the other weapon is smaller than that time, I'll just take the smaller time. So that means, yeah, you won't like go over your next weapon's fire rate. You actually always take the smallest fire rate. Okay, so do it better. Yeah, see, there's a delay. I can't do it quite fast. I'll try divided by 2 here. And I'll make sure we take the minimum time possible, which would be the new weapon. Same calculation here. Actually, it's... yeah, we already calculated that value, but we were not using it. So a new shot time. If it's small, like a machine gun, then we're gonna use that time, that value. Yeah, that seems good. That should handle all the cases we want. From slow to fast, from slow to slow. Fast to fast won't be too much of a problem. The only problem I could see is like the very first time you get a weapon, if you want to fire right away. That's like almost never happens. Because by the time you spawn and everything, I think your weapon is already updated enough. Shoot a couple shots just to make sure which one is which. Okay, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay. Alright, good. That I can do. That's good. That's good. I can switch weapon and it's not like exploiting it. Alright, good. I'll take another weapon even... Okay, this weapon is empty. This one... See, the bug that we had before is if I hold the firing key with the sniper, when it switches to the pistol, it should fire 2 projectiles at the same time. But that should not be the case now. It's hard to see, but I'll try with the Android. Yeah, suicide. This guy has the plasma rifle, so the fire rate is smaller. The problem's more obvious there. That's fine, like from fastest to a slow weapon, it's okay. Yeah, that's great. So we'll just fire, just to check from sniper to plasma rifle, see what happens. The best. Guess I'll break in the code, see what happens. Okay, get some ammo. Gonna empty my sniper rifle now. Gonna equip the new weapon to the weapon empty function. I heard the empty weapon sound that should not play at that time, so I'll put that in my... No, I guess I'll fix it with you guys right after this. Yeah, so we came from the empty weapon. Okay, good. So, the new one is a plasma rifle. New shot time, 0.4 seconds. The old weapon is there. It's the sniper. And the time we get is not good. The shot timer is very low. That's weird. Make sure the shot timer doesn't go below 0. That's one thing. So we max it with 0 to make sure. And it's weird, I don't see where I reset the this time. Okay, right here. After firing the projectile. Okay, so I will need to, when the weapon is empty, I will actually reset its timer to make sure this works. Otherwise it will work fine when I switch weapon manually. I wonder if I should like prevent firing after like 0 seconds, you know? Maybe clamp it between no, it's not a clamp. Probably want to max that value to I don't know, like a quarter of the fire rate of the new weapon, to make sure we're not firing at 0 seconds. Yeah, I think that will work. So I'll put this line back. It's a different line, but it serves a different purpose. I'll put a little comment to say why I put this. Alright, let's try this again. For fast weapon, the max I did with the quarter of the firing time is not gonna be noticeable, but that will prevent like firing a sniper like immediately after you switch, which I think is a good thing. Okay, take the Android again. Plasma pistol is a good weapon to test that kind of stuff. Yeah, see if I switch. It's fine. It shoots as soon as I press, but okay, let's see the transition now. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Let's try with the machine gun. Yeah, that's good. I'll try two snipers, which is what we were supposed to fix already. So I'll try. Nope. I can fire a little faster. You know. but not. Okay, good. I will do two things now. I will put back 3 here because I want a little more advantage when you do those quick switch. I didn't think divided by 2 was enough. And I'll reduce this a little bit. So it's gonna be a fifth of the new weapon's fire time. I just don't want to fire at time 0, you know. But this doesn't need to be high, and this needs to be lower. And I'll remove the empty sound when it's empty. So here's the case where I start using the weapon and it's empty. That's usually when I switch back to an empty weapon and try to shoot. It's gonna click, click, click. But after a shot, if we're empty, I don't want this sound. Okay, so we'll test the final time, and that will be it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Or is it? I don't know. I'm really torn about having an exploit and having an advantage. Because that's much faster than the fire rate. Yeah, it's a little much. I guess I'll put back 2 instead of 3. And yeah, let's see if the click is there. No, you get the weapon switch sound, which is fine. And then the click when it's empty. Good. Alright. The next update also changed the mine count to 3. So you have 3 mines now. Oops. Yeah, last update included shootable mines. So you can use them as trap as well. People asked us if, like, you can dash like this. You can jump, of course. But when you do a dash and jump at the same time, you get this super speed boost. It was not intended, but when we see it was doing it, we thought it was pretty cool, so we kept it in there. It's pretty useful. Saw some bug there. Alright, so that will be it. Yeah, before I go, this the health item is now like an active item. Before you would pick it up, it would heal you right away. Now you pick it up, it's there, you can activate it if you need. It's more probably more useful. I can activate it here, even though I'm full. Alright, so thanks for watching. It was a little less long than my previous Beast Fury video. And I hope you like it. I hope you like these development videos where I take a bug or two and fix them while explaining what I do. So it lets you see the process of making the games. But like I said at the beginning of the video, if you have like ideas, if you want to see something in particular, like a part of the gaming, like audio integration or how I work with animation or whatever, just let me know, and I can probably find a way to make a video that's more customized to your desires. So yeah, just let me know, and subscribe if you like these kind of videos. Share it with your friends, and drop some comments. If you have questions, whatever. I usually answer to everything because I don't get much comments. So until I get 2,000 comments every minute, I can probably answer you guys. So next thing I'll be working on this game is new game modes. The obvious one will be a deathmatch game mode where the scoring system is based on kills and not the binding with this artifact, which was the base idea of this game, where everyone gets to this point to bind with the artifact, which is cool. But you can explore other game modes, and people will appreciate that, especially team game modes. We have many ideas, so we'll keep implementing new stuff and doing updates for this game. So thanks for watching. Keep playing Choke Point, and yeah, give us some feedback and subscribe. Bye bye.